Trying to get my dribble right. Y'all can come on in now. This ain't a false alarm. This is the real deal. Youngstown, what's good, pimp? What's good? I'm just working. Y'all caught me in here earlier, running some tests. Y'all gotta bear with me. Y'all gonna like the finished product, trust me. Stepping my shit up. Dig. Some technical improvements. I wanna know what y'all think about what's this? Why this is the microphone is on. Peace. Alright, that's better. Chicago in the building. What's going on? Greetings, Negroes. Y'all remember I used to say that? He said that in a minute. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Lord Piff. The 404 770. The 404. Dallas. Hey, Gully. Hey, Gully. What's going on? Yeah, I'm making some technical improvements. Everything's gonna be better. Everything's gonna be better. Lighting, sound, quality, finished product, my videos, everything. Lou Law, what's up, pimp? Thank you. Oh, it's a little billabong and shit. This for snowboarding. Boom, 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 boom. Got my ginger with me. My Buddha. What's up? What's good, pimp? I need y'all to share this live before we go on with our with the topic for the evening. I'm gonna be here for a minute. We're gonna kick it for a minute. For a minute. Rodney Reed. Who's Rodney Reed? New Era Media. 2020, I see you there. Alpo is threatening Troy Reed. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. They're business partners. Freddie, you always come through for your boy. What's up, my nigga? Appreciate you. Did anybody see what he's apologizing about, like what was leaked out? Maybe he's apologizing about professionalism. He said drinking that sea moss gold. No, that's ginger, apples, oranges, celery. Ginger, apples, oranges, celery. And something else is bomb though. He didn't even say who or how it got leaked really. He said that it was on a media platform called Vimeo, which directors and producers use to share big large files, content or whatever he said, something to that effect. But once it hit the internet, shit, it's out there now. He said, "Sup with Lord Jamar." He's working. It sounded like he wasn't supposed to be cut like that, right? I don't understand what you're saying. You said King Erner actually a funny guy. He is. You gotta peep him. He is hilarious. I spoke to Trendsetter Shady. He said, "You're Lord Jamar." No, I'm Lord Jamil. Rod, I don't think so. Good evening. I see a few of y'all in here. I want to know what y'all think about Troy Reed's apology. And it came kind of late, didn't it? Like, you was gonna apologize. You should apologize the next day. Some shit. He said too late. Tommy Adlib from DC. I heard of him before. He said I heard he tried to get in contact with Rich Porter family and sister too. He said it was pressure. Your energy different. I'm high, motherfucker. Peace. He said several trendsetter shady. Uh, he sounded to me like he was on his religious path right now. I told him flat out. I said, man, in the we come from, when niggas get religious and shit like that, they normally got a case. He said, I said it straight like that. I don't even think he replied to it. Rodney Reed needs set free. Is that the guy that's going up for execution? Yeah, that's crazy. Kent, you know what it is. It sounded like he didn't like how the film was cut. If it came out prematurely to the public, then of course he's gonna be upset at that. It wasn't done. He gonna be upset at that. And the part that was leaked is probably the most dynamic or vital piece of the whole project. And I don't think anybody wanted that. I don't think he wanted to drop that first, unless it was a marketing situation, unless it was deliberate. I don't know. He said, "What's up with another Shan interview? He a funny motherfucker. He shouldn't have to apologize for the work he was doing as a journalist. However, the way it was brought to the world was distaste, so I understand his apology. Me too. But I think he probably should apologize right away if he was going to apologize." Lena Lizzine. I should put Lena Lizzine on the Lizzine. When you dropping the rest of that Sean Branch. Got some shit up my sleeve, man. He said, right, like, why did he wait? I don't know. Do y'all think it was sincere? I think it was sincere. I've been around Troy Reed before I met him. I was only around him for a few hours and shit. He seemed like a sincere dude. I didn't detect no malice on him. You have to be clean cut in order to get away with doing. He's done a piece on Alpo before, and there was no stigma attached to it. Nobody, people don't run chase Troy Reed around calling him a rat. You get rats platforms because he don't carry that type of energy or character and shit. So I don't know. DC filling a dribble. Thank you. He said I can see you on that Queens Flip podcast soon, just by the folks he been having up there. I'm not going up there. That should be the reason that you know I'm not going. I'm cut of a different cloth. No disrespect to anybody who participated with the platform and shit. But nah, I ain't going on there. Flip can come get on my shit. I interview Flip. He said, "Why you do a video and turn around and apologize?" I don't think he apologized for doing the video. I think he apologized on the way it was released. Something to that effect. He said, "Nah, he got pressed." Ron 2000 said, I need a better explanation." Would you go on Vlad? Nah, he can get on my shit. He said, "Gully, the name don't fit you." That's not my name. That's the name of the company. My name is Jamil, my nigga. Jamil means beautiful. I almost said something, man. You better be cool. I held that one. I almost got nasty, man. Ooh, loaded one. You almost got it, man. I'm trying to chill. Do you realize how much sodium is in sea moss? I'm not on a sea moss diet. I've consumed it before. He sounded shook. Apology seemed genuine. I think the apology was genuine. I know he definitely got respect for the Porter family, for Pat Porter, and they family. I'm 100% sure of that. He said, "What did they call you in the slammer?" Main event. Fucking main event, my nigga. Night guard. Playing in the big game. You know what I mean? That's what they call me. High flyer. He said you will never be on Queen's Flip like Erna was. Nah. I don't think it's good that all of our platforms have the same people, talent, content coming through and shit. That's just corny. That's lame. I just seen a God Sham God interview on 139 The Beat. That's fresh. That's new and shit. That's informative. That's what's up. You know what I mean? Some new shit. Somebody was saying, in regards to the Troy Reed apology video, at the end there was a hashtag that said Team Alpo, and they said that that's, again, that's disrespectful. How do y'all feel about that? Yo, bro, why you and others keep giving this coward life? I didn't give him life. I didn't give him life. Alpo been a topic on the internet and in media long before I even picked up a camera. Troy Reed documentary Game Over came out in 2002 or some shit like that. After Game Over came the Alpo story. That's 2000, the early 2000s. That shit been out. So how you figure that I gave him life? I didn't give him life. He's been in all these magazines, right? He been in all the magazines, right? He said, "You see DeHaven on Vlad now?" Oh no, I ain't catch it. I gotta check it out and shit. He said he said Charles Manson did interviews. You know what? You got a damn good point. And Jeffrey Dahmer did interviews. I mean, just keeping it professionally correct. He said, "I said you and others. I'm just trying to be the best me. I'm just trying to be the best Gully TV. I ain't in no competition with nobody. I'm definitely in a race to be the first to have coverage on this Alpo situation because it's lucrative. He's chosen his guy who he's gonna work with or whatever. I'ma still find me a angle on a situation. That's just what type of guy I am. But do what works for you, my nigga. I'm gonna do what works for me and shit." What's up with Snow Billy and that snitching on his Instagram? I don't follow Snow Billy. Interview Troy Reed. You know I will. I'm gonna ask his ass some questions. You know what? I think I need to interview Troy Reed. It's a good idea. Good idea. He said, "I respect you, bro, but you feel what I'm saying." Nah, I don't feel what you're saying at all. I don't. If if this story, for instance, Alpo got in trouble in Washington D.C. If the Washington Post or the Tribune, whatever the name of their newspaper, Gazette, put a story about him in a newspaper, put a story about Rayful Edmond in a newspaper, they just covering the news, my nigga. He said somebody gonna want to interview 6ix9ine when he come out. Facts. Tone, I'm on it. Black Rob interview was by far the best interview so far. You think so? He said, "Why is Little Sean doing posts about Lou Hobbs now? Is he?" These guys, man, no originality. No originality. You see that boy Troy upset with you, Gully. For what? For real? Get out of here. Let me find out. Evangle Hendricks, what's up, pimp? He said, "What did he apologize for?" I think he didn't like the timing. Can I get a drop from my new channel? My man, if you serious about that, yeah, I got you. Just hit me on Instagram, the Real Gully TV, or you can hit me an email, gullytvboss@gmail. That shit ain't nothing. He said, "What's a good timing for that?" The story has to come out eventually, anyway. Y'all think these federal agents and detectives that be involved with these cases, you think when they retire they don't go off and write books about what happened? You think they know what the fuck's going on with these people that that they're arresting and shit like that? They might just call it their memoirs and just write a book. The John the John Whiteface story, and we don't never get hip to it because we not, checking for him and shit, but he just wrote a book about his life as a police officer and arresting all these famous motherfuckers that, we seem to find so interesting and profit off of it, and nobody says anything. But I promise you they doing it. He said, was that a trailer or leaked footage? He said, Brian Don Moore. I know B. He said they trying to make $1 too. He said the stories that came out after that O.J. Simpson case was a circus. Yeah, everybody trying to get some. Everybody trying to get a piece. Fat Man Scoop interview was hard. Thank you. He said you always look cold. Where you at? Is Alpo making a movie or short documentary? That was Damage Control. Y'all think so? Delavan Avenue. Hold on for 1 second. You said you breed dogs. Nah, that was just one. I had to check him and remember that I was on live and shit. Fuck around, get an abusive animals case on this motherfucker. Thank you. I had this a couple years and shit. Billabong. I try to. Yeah. I was in there like, motherfucker. Motherfucking animal control and shit. Motherfuckers show up at your fucking door. You abusing fucking animals? How many fur coats you got right now? I think three. Three. Shout out to England. I need you to send this lid to you. Entrepreneur joint. I think you said you was gonna do that before. He said D Haven still talking about Jay Z. D Haven actually has his own story. He ain't got to talk about Ho, but I guess that's the angle that he using. I would use the same angle. This gonna sell, man. He said, "Look how Gene Kading making money off of Tupac." Hell yeah. All of them detectives made money off that shit. He said, "Is that moss?" No, that's ginger and celery and apples and some other shit. Lamar Jackson MVP. His ass MVP as of today, right now, all day long. He the most electrifying quarterback in the NFL. Easy. He the most electrifying quarterback since Michael Vick. People shouldn't be saying, "Oh, he better than Vick. He better than Vick." Michael Vick put work in the NFL, yo. Often on bad teams and shit. Straight up getting chased the fuck around for real. So, and if I'm not mistaken, Mike Vick ran like a 4.2 in a 40-yard dash. Like he had abnormal speed for a quarterback. I don't think Jackson could beat Vick in a race side by side. I think Vick is smoking. Well, back then anyway. He said he did. Yeah. He said, "I'm surprised you're not blazing up." I am. I got a new apparatus. He said lifetime Falcon here. Big the only QB to rush for over 6,600 yards. He said Little Reese just got shot. I ain't heard nothing about that. Is Andre Bruno still in jail? Yes, he's still in jail. I know Face, Helene Flowers, who's actually on that Thug Life in DC documentary, he's out. Somebody just said Little Reese just got shot. Oh, so he got shot. Hold on. He said I was. Man, this can't be. This is just isn't fair. This ain't happening like this. I know this ain't right. Let me check. Let me check this out. Google everyone. Oh shit. This is for real. Damn. Little Reese reportedly shot in Chicago, rapper in grave condition. According to multiple accounts, Little Reese is fighting for his life after being shot in an intersection in the suburb of Chicago. Little Reese was reportedly shot in Chicago earlier today. While details are still scant, chatter on social media is claiming that Reese's real name Tavares Taylor was shot during some sort of incident. The cops have confirmed a man was shot on 167th Street and Pulaski Road earlier this afternoon, although the identity of the victim was not revealed. The victim was taken to a local hospital to be treated for a gunshot wound to the neck and is in grave condition. Little tweets, Little Reese is good. God damn, man. He said Chicago as well. Being a rapper is dangerous. Back to Alpo. Does his story shows documenting the streets can only lead to negative outcomes? What good outcomes comes from mentioning people who? Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but story has to be told. Delaware. This ain't a free for all, man. I'm often booked. Yeah, Little Reese shot. He said 2 people and 17 were shot this weekend. He said, "Just wish you'll drop consistent content." I do drop consistent content. Dropping every day isn't dropping consistent content and shit. Everything that a person upload isn't content and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit I be serving up, how it's a conversation piece for weeks and months to come and shit like that. Little Reese had money to move out of Chicago. He chose to stay there. Y'all like this video? It's almost 500 people here. He said, Google says Little Reese is dead. Yeah, right. I just Googled it. It says he's shot, but he's in grave condition. He said Little Reese from Chirac. He said Gorilla Glue. Nah, this is type of chron- chronopoly. Chronopoly. Like chronic monopoly. Chronopoly. Why ain't nobody holding Rich accountable for robbing his best friend Alpo? Hmm. Hmm. That was an interesting question that you threw at me. After 2 years, I finally caught Gully Live. Why don't you subscribe to the channel? You'll catch me all the time. Hit the bell so you get the notification. Y'all, I had a couple false alarms about an hour ago. I was on here a couple times, and y'all seen that Troy Reed something breaks the silence, and the screen was black. I'm working on some shit for y'all. I'm working on trust me, it's gonna look like a game show when I come back on. Gangster Lou says that isn't the reason why he killed Rich. He said Little Reese #1 trending on Twitter. Rose was good. You ain't got no honor. Go fuck yourself. He said I thought he was hacked. Nah, man, that was maintenance. That was maintenance. His apology was honest in my opinion. I think I have a rapport with Troy enough to say that I think that was him being himself, which is good natured and yeah, positive. I don't think he meant anything by it. I definitely don't think he meant anything by it. Cause why drop it and he couldn't even get a monetized situation out of it. It's on everybody's motherfucking channel. He didn't even directly benefit from this shit. What I didn't understand was he said that it was on Vimeo. If it's on Vimeo, it's on the internet. What you thought? Wasn't nobody gonna find that shit? That's Alpo. He said he's been toothless since mom's died. Shit, 2 years I've been subscribed. Well, you hit the bell so you get the notifications. Which they don't always work, but still hit the bell. Do right on our end. We'll let YouTube figure out they algorithms and how they want to operate this shit. Detroit T, you funny as hell. He said no, didn't get mine. Hit the bell so you get them next time. He said the same output that got slapped by Haitian Jack. That shit's not true, yo. We was drinking and smoking that night. Spliff Star, he he didn't mean to say that. I think he already retracted that and shit. It was a mistake. He said Glaze on Vlad TV. Damn. So, well, there you have it. The code has been broken. Y'all gonna go into Vlad videos with Glaze and put rat after watching him on Infomons for the last 2 years? I don't think so. But yeah, Glaze, he done struck pay dirt, huh? Glaze got a lot of shit for sale. He said, damn, 8 minutes ago, Glaze on Vlad. I don't see it. I don't see it. He said a lot of these old heads look crazy on IG Live trying to navigate in this new era. Vlad taking over urban media, says Dasan Polar Campbell. Somebody else said they see it. I don't see it. I see it. Oh, he got a disguise on. Well, I don't think he's in witness protection anymore. He on Vlad. In his book, it said that they changed his name and gave him a new identity, and he was living in a, undisclosed place. Well, there you go. He said Glaze low-key talk slick on Haitian Jack on the upcoming Infomons for the Culture piece for what Jack said on Gully TV. Rashid, I heard the same thing, but I'm going to smoke this one. It's on Google. Little Reese got shot like 20 minutes ago. He only got a cap and sunglasses. Glaze about to warm it up. Scheme in jail. Let's not talk about that. Vlad got DeHaven. DeHaven and Glaze in the same week. He's putting up a fight. Actually, Glaze is a direct response to Sean Branch. He said, I hit the bell just to get no notification. Woo wee. Vlad's on fire right now. Damn. Who's next? He said, Vlad ain't paying you know why. Shit. If you think Vlad don't watch Gully TV himself, you sadly mistaken. I bet you he watch my shit more than I watch him. What you saying about Dark Low situation? I don't know what the fuck going on with that shit. Like intimidating of a witness or whatever. It sounds like it ain't like it's like serious and shit, and you'll get a bail and all of that. But like I don't know if you're on probation or parole. Like I don't know. I don't know what's up. He said Vlad got Jason Weaver because of Gully T. Jason Weaver and Sauce Money. Somebody else too. I be like, look at this guy. What's the drill with the Jimmy Henchman situation? I ain't got nothing to do with Jimmy Henchman, yo. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram so you yeah, follow me on IG. My IG be popping like a motherfucker. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, The Real Gully TV. I think Gully and Al Prophet should combine. He said Vlad been pop outpost cherry. Phase on love was the pimp. Yeah, right. Low work in progress. Correct. Why do you think these guys go to his show? Vlad is a horrible interviewer. He got 3 million. He has an audience of 3 million people. 3.5 maybe. It's a lot of people who gonna see whatever your show. I mean, whatever your story is. I mean, if you ultimately want to be seen, that's a good place to go. That's like network television and shit. The apology was some bullshit. Damn, these motherfucking comments going fast as fuck. That's why he doesn't pay his guests because he knows it's a look. Nah, he giving somebody some money. He giving money to some of them niggas. He paying for a flight there to what? Trust me, he paying something to somebody. I know he offered Dexter Isaac $100 for his confession at the for the Quad Studio robbery, which was ridiculous. Fetus, you can get the fuck out my chat room. How you like that? He said, "Poe just telling this story. What's the problem? If you think about it, a lot of people killed their friends and shit. A lot of people killed their friends, killed their man, killed a motherfucker they grew up with and shit. Like I don't know why people make this situation more high profile or just be on it in totality more than anything. Like it was the ultimate. No, you can't do that. Motherfuckers been doing that type of shit the whole time. What the fuck? What's the one rapper? Melly, YNW Melly or some shit. Didn't he kill a bunch of his friends and rode around in a van with him and shit? Time to leave them old drug tales alone. Time for 90s and up. I agree. He should let that man tell his story. Exactly. Vlad is watching Flip. Vlad watched Queens flip and he watch Gully TV. Just look at the type of shit that he's doing right now. look who he got up there. D Haven, that's a street story. And fucking Glaze, that's another street story and shit. What interest would he have in Brian Glaze Gibbs? He watches competition. I don't watch that shit. I mean, I know the one thing, if you watching a video and it goes to the next suggested video, you gonna hear that Vlad noise, that shh, that transition that starts his videos, and you watch it or whatever. But I enjoy some of his videos. I like information. Tell me something that I don't know. Right. He came up off Rick Ross. Rick done whooped his ass for that 300,000 or 400,000 that he got. I don't want no settlement money. I don't want to get on like that. Fuck that. I don't want to get on like that. He got that. They said they fucked him up too. I remember his face. I think you could Google pictures of his face. They busted his ass up. It was worth the three, I guess, to him. I don't want the three like that. He said he got a briefcase full of money on the back of his wheelchair. Oh shit. He said they beat Vlad up. Rick Ross security or his entourage or somebody associated with, he got a Maybach ass whooping. That's how his platform went to the next level. He got that chit egg. I'm the most requested on the streets. I wouldn't consider a prison following no big thing because everybody ain't got phones and shit, but I have a big following in the institutions too. Like people be, niggas in institutions be telling their people on the streets, yo, you should watch Gully TV, that shit hot, da 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 da. But he said, you proud of that? I just said I don't think it's no big deal and shit, but he said stay humble. I'm not humble, my nigga. I'm not with that at all. I wish the Sean Brand interview was longer. Gotta give it to you in increments. Let me tell you the good strategy behind breaking down a video like that, right? Number one, and I'm being for real because I've noticed trends. The YouTube pick and choose which videos they allow you to monetize, meaning they'll tell you this isn't monetizable for whatever reason, right? And then you'll do a video they'll tell you that a video isn't monetizable for some reason, right? And then you'll turn around and you'll see a video talking about killing and violence and shit like that, and they'll monetize that shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. So what I do is, instead of putting the whole interview up, you got to put a piece up to see how they gonna act. You got to put a piece up to see how YouTube gonna act, right? Instead of just putting your whole joint up, because they might not monetize this shit. Just put a piece up. See what happens. Okay, they fucking with it. And then you make your moves from there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have something that, okay, if YouTube ain't gonna monetize this shit, I ain't even putting this shit on YouTube, period. You feel me? He said, you doing a Vlad breakdown. Nah, I'm telling you the strategy behind it and shit. Nah, Vlad was doing this before me. I was doing it before Queen's Flip, but Vlad was on this before me and shit. He said it's the controversial keywords in the title, description, and tags that cause the videos to get put under review. I believe everything you're saying, but you gotta be descriptive of the video if you want people to come see it. You have to say such and such got punched in the face. You can't say man assaulted or somebody was assaulted. No, you gotta say something that's gonna attract people to such and such got knocked out. You gotta say it like that. He said your channels with Don Diva could be if they had a vision. I'm gonna watch that when I get up out of here. I'm gonna give y'all a few more minutes. I appreciate everybody for coming through, kicking it with your boy tonight. Shell, what's up? I thought you was changing your name on here. Niners versus the Seahawks. I'm always going with the underdog. He said Doggy Diamonds just said never use Nipsey if you want to monetize. Oh, they don't fuck with Nipsey Hustle videos at all. He said how much does title have to do with monetizing? If you got a certain type of title and they feel sensitive about it, they'll say this instead of just monetizing it and putting a green dollar sign on the video, they'll say this video needs manual review. And in order to have a manual review, the video has to have at least 1,000 views, right? They got a manual review committee, humans, whatever. They look at the video and listen to it and decide themselves whether or not your video is clean enough to be monetized and shit. You said YouTube is definitely biased. That they you can monetize an Alpo video though. They know that them videos draw traffic to their site. Max Bird, I feel you. Hmm. I got Theodore's on. He said, Gully, I feel like you doing it for the money. I did this shit for so long without being compensated. It ain't. I can't say that it's ever been about the money. It's been more so. It's been about the journey and shit. You dig what I'm saying? The journey has never been disrupted and shit. You know what I'm saying? I started out with a camera doing DVDs and shit like that. The show has never ended and shit. In a nutshell, that's my situation and shit. You should see Hawks in the gray colorways. The game on. If you say so. Hey, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through. You said what's good with Dark Low. I think Dark Low's still locked up. You watch Godfather of Harlem. It's the hottest shit out. You be vaping. I mean, I'm smoking this pen and shit. This is far as I'll go. Do I smoke hookah and shit like that? Fuck no. Hell no. K, why you say that? K from Atlanta. Next 10 years. At the top. Somewhere. Maxing. He said it's all about the experience. Jamel, that's pretty much more what I was trying to say, more or less. Monday Night Football is on. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. Follow me on Instagram, The Real Gully TV. I'm about to get up out of here. He said more DC. Yeah, you got Sean Branch coming, man. Be on the lookout for it. I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate the donation, Fred. Peace.